So my question is, like I said, and you can tell me to fuck off or we'll edit whatever.
It wouldn't be the first time.
But the question is, and a lot of people aren't comfortable about talking about it. And some people probably don't remember it because it might not just be one day, but I think everybody has that when they're dealing with mental health, when they're dealing with mental illness, it's that day. It's the darkest day. It's the you just fucking hit bottom, and you're either it's always good.
What makes it hysterical is you're really getting deep there.
But you hit bottom and you're either going through the floor or you're getting the fuck up. There's only two possible outcomes at that point, right? Do you remember that day? Obviously, we know what your choice was, but
I'll start by saying I have no interest in talking about the specifics, answering your question that way. Mm-hmm. The difficulty for me is in the truth of the answer. That you talk about fearing what people may or may not know about you. And I think part of mental health is sometimes challenging yourself. So I am going to answer in one way something that I've often sort of feared people would learn about me. And the answer, the true answer, the depressing answer, is I would have a hard time pinpointing one. I've lived most of my life on or about that square. That's the real holy fuck answer. Yeah, I think it's something I've used. I have this thing that it's okay to not talk about it, but I have to explain it. Like I still have to give, you know what I mean? Like I can't just say, no, I don't want. And when talking about this stuff, one of the things I've used before, and I'll say to you now, is if there'd been a GoPro on my head for my entire life, and people watched it, I guarantee you they'd be like, I had no idea.
do you think if people knew it would be different? Do you think you'd feel different if people knew? Do you think it would make it better or worse?
I'm not ashamed. I can honestly say that too. But I find people are very well-meaning, let me be clear. But just because they're well-meaning and or curious or want to understand or whatever, doesn't mean that I care to relive things or that reliving it for you helps me. But I can be non-ashamed and still not necessarily want people to use that lens. Does that make any sense? Like, yeah. I don't, and I mean it. I'm not ashamed. Some stuff. Again, it wasn't my fault, or you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
Going back to my childhood and stuff, it actually wasn't my fault. You know what I mean? Like,
it rarely is.
But I don't. Yeah. I care to relive things with people who maybe I'm trying to help or something, but that's my choice. But otherwise, it's kind of like a bad day at work or something, and your well-meaning partner or friend or whatever, they want to talk about it, and that realization that as much as we started this video with me saying that you should talk about these things and everything, I think there's a difference between true communication and getting things out and reliving. And if you've done a lot of the process on the front end, and this is for me, no, it doesn't help me to relive things over and over and over again because I have processed it. You know what I mean? Because I have done it. I don't. Yeah. No, I'm good, thanks.
Fair enough.
I don't need to watch that movie again. And that, for me, that's part of being healthy. Is not living there.
Yeah.
Because I have done the, like I said, and I think that's what people, when they're trying to, again, I think they're well-meaning, they're just curious. They don't understand that, no, but I've lived it. I've held on to that baggage my entire life. I'm good, man. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, and it's not, I'm not suggesting that suck it up or don't talk. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying that I'm defending the people that once they do it, I mean, isn't this the whole point? I want to get on with my life. You know?
Yeah.
And that's where I come back to, is the whole point of this is I don't want to stay here or there, as the case may be. You know what I mean?